Storm Alert Weather 12 with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
Gold Beach, we're starting to see some rain push its way back in. And out on radar, we're seeing the start of that front beginning to push its way back into the region. Snow along the Cascades is going to start to pick up now that we're switching over into the afternoon. And coming home for your commute, if later this evening, pass travel is going to be rather hazardous, continuing through those overnight hours into your Thursday morning. So let's talk about what you can expect for today. It is going to be a bit breezy when we start to see that front move inland. Windy conditions across higher terrain. Highs today in general are going to be pretty close to normal, but will drop a bit as we switch over into the afternoon and this evening. Now in terms of rain, when we see that system move in, we're expected to see most of that rainfall into southern Oregon this time. We do have the possibility to see some lowering snow levels as well. That means some snow for areas west sides. We'll get into details about that in a second, but as we switch into those overnight hours, notice how much colder it is going to be tomorrow morning. Temperatures into the teens over east side. We'll have the lower 30s for your west side valleys, 20s for Northern California, and even into the 30s along the coast. So talking about travel over the next 24 hours or so, even a little bit beyond that, the trickiest travel definitely is going to be your Wednesday afternoon into your Thursday morning, and then we'll start to see conditions improve as we switch to your Thursday afternoon into the evening. Conditions are going to be best as we switch over into your Friday. So let's time out that precipitation. Notice into your afternoon, it starts getting much worse. We'll see snow east side, but notice how heavy it looks coming down along the Cascade passes. Rates are going to be rather thick at sometimes, anywhere falling from an inch to maybe 2 inches per hour into Crater Lake, but your passes are going to be rather difficult to travel at time. And then notice into the evening and overnight, we're switching over to a bit of blue into our west side areas. Into Northern California, we're not going to be seeing quite as much precipitation as we are into southern Oregon this time around. And then we'll see showers wrap up a bit into tomorrow morning, lingering a little bit longer along the Cascades in some areas west side. But we'll switch over to some drier weather ending out our week. But here's what we have for winter alerts across the region. We have a winter storm warning in place for the Cascades and Siskiyous. Here's a look at that snowfall this afternoon through into your Thursday. With lowering snow levels, that does bring the potential to even see some snow into our west side passes. And if we do get some heavier and steadier precipitation, that means we have a good chance at even seeing some snow into some places into our west side valleys. Ashland having the best chance at that. Medford could see a switch over at times, but I'm not expecting to see huge accumulations with these on the rather light side. And then again over into the Illinois Valley, depending on how we see that precipitation set up, we'll also see a bit of that as well. But here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll see showers wrap up into your Thursday. It is going to be rather dry as we switch over into next week, and our weather is going to get a bit boring. But expect some chilly starts to your morning, even into the Klamath Basin. We'll likely be seeing slick starts tomorrow morning and even Friday. We'll be contending with tricky pass travel through at least your Thursday. Friday, roads are expected to be rather icy and slick. And then finally back over into the Rogue Valley. As we see those showers wrap up Thursday, we'll be dealing with morning fog and very cold mornings.